Hello, I'm Steve Wilson, Vice President of Global Environmental Health and Safety for BrandSafway. Although I've been in my current role for just under 6 months, I've worked in this business for more than 35 years. I started as a scaffolder, working for Patent, then SGB, BrandSafway, and now of course BrandSafway. I've served as an operations leader, a regional vice president, a division president, and now I'm honored to serve as your Vice President of Global Environmental Health and Safety. I'd like to talk with you today about our goals and objectives for the coming year, but before I get into that, I want to thank every one of you who has taken the safety of yourself and your co-workers to heart during an incredibly challenging year. In the midst of an unprecedented global pandemic, you've stayed focused on the job at hand and delivered world-class safety performance. Measured by the industries we serve, we're in the top 5% of service providers in our field. And although this is an achievement in itself, we cannot rest here. This is because our goal is to eliminate every potential injury. We must be committed to following our safety program and eliminating all serious, life-changing, and fatal injuries. That is the challenge we face, and a challenge we must all accept as we move forward together. BrandSafway is dedicated to world-class safety with best-in-class execution. No matter the place, no matter the project. Nothing is more important than safety. It is our number one value. We're committed to maintaining a culture where safety is always top of mind and practiced on every level. Ownership and personal responsibility are critical components of our approach to safety. We believe all injuries can be prevented, and all of our employees are responsible for safety, not only for themselves, but also for their co-workers, our customers, and contractors on every one of our sites. Over the past few years, a tremendous amount of work has been done to create an effective safety program, resulting in a significant improvement in the number of incidents and injuries. And I want to take this opportunity to emphasize that all the current safety policies and procedures will remain in place, and compliance with them is mandatory. Any changes that are made to policies or procedures will be officially communicated through the organization. From our foundation, our 5 pillars of safety, to our life-saving rules, and an absolute commitment to fall prevention, we have the necessary policies and programs in place. Our goal now is to build on these programs and continuously improve our safety performance, raising the bar and providing a safe workplace for every one of us. But let's talk for a moment about the why behind safety. Why it's our first and foremost value. Why safety is so important. The answer is as close as the nearest mirror. You deserve to go home safely at the end of the day. Your friends and your families need you to be safe. So as you start your day, please take a few minutes to think about your commitment to yourself, your team, and your family. A safe work environment isn't just a corporate commitment, it's a personal commitment. It's also why we put each and every one of you at the center of our safety policies, with our life-saving rules and our stop work obligation. You are on the front lines of safety at your workplace. Please be sure that you are familiar with our life-saving rules and abide by them 100% of the time. These rules are non-negotiable. Compliance is mandatory. Also, please remember to use your stop work obligation when you see something unsafe. You are required to stop work if there is any potential safety issue at hand which isn't immediately resolved. Speaking up is not enough. You must take whatever actions are necessary to potentially save a life. I'd also like to take this opportunity to reassure you that I, together with the entire leadership team, will back you when you exercise your stop work obligation, without fail, every time. If you are fortunate enough to have a fellow worker speak up for your safety, please respect him or her for caring enough about you to say something. Stop whatever you're doing until the issue is fully resolved. That is also your obligation. I know that if we all follow our life-saving rules every time without fail, and we use our stop work obligation by both speaking up and getting the issue fixed and respecting any intervention, we can achieve 0 injuries, our 2021 safety performance goal. Another important key to our safety program is the JSP, or Job Safety Plan. Our research has shown that when we take the time to develop a good JSP, safety improves. Now, for every job you're on, developing a quality JSP is a critical requirement. It's also a life-saving rule. It is the last opportunity to review the workplace before you begin work. But to be effective, a JSP needs to meet certain criteria. A good JSP must include full crew participation, a detailed task analysis including sequence of job steps, clear identification of all job hazards, and a plan for mitigating those hazards. A correct and appropriate fall protection plan is also a critical and required component of a well thought out JSP. Moving forward, I would like to ask for a special focus on 100% tie-off and for everyone to maintain 3 points of contact when accessing ladders. These 2 items are a significant part of any potential for serious injury or fatality incident, and they demand special attention. Now, over the years I've been in this business, I know that we are aligned with our customers when it comes to successful projects, be they commercial or industrial, short-term or long-term. Every successful project must be planned and then executed with safety, quality, cost and schedule in that order of importance in mind. Although, to be honest, we all know that sometimes schedule and cost are interchangeable. We know that our most productive sites are also our safest, and research has backed this up. If you plan for safety, then quality, cost and schedule will follow. So always plan for safety, and remember, it is a life-saving rule. We will also increase our focus on leading indicators on future projects through 2021. This way we can benchmark and improve our performance and better understand what we're doing right, as well as what didn't go so well. This will provide the concrete data we need to continuously measure and improve our safety performance before an incident occurs. So please make sure you participate in the EYES, SOS, and MSR programs. Your fellow workers are counting on you. When we add all of these safety practices and programs together, we have everything we need to take our safety performance to the next level in 2021, to achieve zero harm to individuals as well as the environment. Remember, you own safety for yourself and your teammates, and above all, for your family. As a part of one of the most highly respected providers in the industry, we must take the lead and show the way for our industry when it comes to safe performance. This is our first and primary responsibility on every project, no matter how large or small. Moving forward, I hope you know that you can reach out to me, anyone in the management team or EHS team, and of course your supervisor at any time if you need assistance. We're in this together. I look forward to working with you and achieving great things in safety in 2021.